Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Just getting my cards together here today. Oh my gosh, my desk. I have a mound of cards. Got to put everything away and pull it back out. Hi, Flowing. Good morning. I love your beautiful green. Oh, that's so pretty. Your green hearts. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Lauren. Nice to see everybody. Marianne, what are you reading? And everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Terry, holding your space. And we have a morning tribe here. And oh, good, the notification popped. Good. And we meditate at 7:11 Central, Monday through Friday. And then 9:30, we have a morning uh, Central meditation also. Wow. Yeah. So I am just kind of in the zone this morning. Woke up at 4:44. I don't know about anybody else. And all those numbers coming in. You guys getting those too right now? The triple digits and the double digits, the 11s and the 44s and the 33s. Lots of energy going on, flowing through. I love her. I love that name, flowing. Anyway, so I thought today we'd do a little vision quest. Lauren, thank you that you love this color. I do too. And I have decided, usually I just wear black. And now I'm starting to branch out there, do something a little different. Oh, I've got everything. I need a bigger desk because I have everything's pulled out so I can put all my cards on it. Yes, all the numbers coming in, those are angel numbers. So we'll pull an angel card to see what they want to say about it this morning. Oh, this is typical. We get everything and nothing. So write your own story with that. What do you think it brings? So with that angel card. So I know when a friend's son passed tragically, that he came in with lots of numbers all the time. And it was just amazing how often that came in, that 9/11. Yes, Lauren, it is the colors of the Kali card yesterday. I was trying to make a short because it'd be easier to watch on Kali and Colin Choke when my daughter went there, but it just came out like a community post. So I'm going to try again today. My mastermind skills of the video on YouTube, try to get it done. So yeah, I'm really feeling that divine feminine. And she was also a destroyer. She destroyed the darkness. So anyway, right? She works a lot with the dark. And you know what Rumi says? Darkness is just a hole that the light comes through. She's also known as the divine mother of the universe. So we were talking about that the other day. And then also, it seems like that just keeps going through this week, doesn't it? And I know that Debbie and Kim and Lilac Lantern were all talking about it on Monday night on Ladies Night too, on their channels. That was really interesting. Lizanne, yay! Nice to see you, dear. It's great to see you. Lauren says, well, that just makes me love her more. We are also here to destroy the old and bring in the new. Amen. And power, right? Power. And not just for females, but for all that Shakti energy. Because the men are, it is all flowing, isn't it? Especially the new generation. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's kind of, and men in our generations too. So they're accepting, being kind, not just kind, but having that maternal instinct and certainly taking care of the world. So that's beautiful. Oh, Lizanne, it's so nice to see you. Lizanne, if you can, yeah, you're a moderator, if you can, I don't know if you can post anything. You've got cards, don't you? Some beautiful cards, because I keep wanting to talk to you about those. But I don't know if you want to post them and put them out there. So, or a link to how to get them. Let's go ahead and pull a goddess card while we're here, and then we'll get going. Yimoha, the goddess of all that flows. Flowing. I love that. The goddess of all that flows. Look at her. She's so beautiful. I love all that energy around her, and that her aura around her crown chakra is just exploding, isn't it? Just going into the flow. And that's all about detachment. And thanks, Lizanne. Detachment and being able to manifest, because when we're detached, today's also the law of detachment. And when we are truly detached from the outcome, that's when we can manifest freely. So let's see what it says. I am an ocean of creative energy, of course. I give back to what exists. Beautiful. Anyway, I love that. She's so gorgeous. And what a heart, right? That divine light inside her. All right, we'll keep that out. That in our blank card here. So I thought maybe we'd go into a meditation with our inner child today. Umoja is another one you're not familiar with. Yeah, right? These are neat new ladies that we're learning about, isn't it? I've never pulled her before. So, and I've had these cards for a couple of years. I don't use them a lot, but I'm really enjoying pulling them out now because we are learning so much about them. And I had learned something about Kali, and but I didn't know as much as I know now from looking at her again, and I didn't remember it quite right. I get Kali and Durga Ma confused sometimes. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, goddesses. So they'll laugh about that, sisters. So let's take a few deep breaths, and we're going to go into our meditation, and then we'll just see what happens. I had an idea, and we'll see what Spirit decides. So breathing in through our nostrils, all the way up to your throat and out through your mouth. Oh, Maruta, I was doing some research on Hestia. She was the most powerful goddess who never had a temple because everyone worshipped her in their own homes. Oh, that's beautiful. 2 more big breaths like that. And exhale with a push. Making sure we get rid of all that CO2 that gets trapped in there. Bringing our body back to homeostasis. Now, let's go ahead and invite in our ancestors, our goddesses. Maruta, Hestia, yeah, and Imoha, I think is how we pronounce it. I'm not sure. Kali, of course, and Durga Ma. Okay, that's a lot of energy. And bringing in our angels around us also, Raphael and Michael. The angel of love and light joins us with lots of sparkles today. And then we'll go ahead and bring in our ancestors, all our beautiful ancestors in this lifetime and others. Seeing anybody on the other side, any loved ones that come in, and see how they join us with hugs. They're saying, we're always here. Ask us for what you will. We are here to help. All right, I forget that sometimes. So now bringing in our animals. Tyler's here by my feet, and Zeppelin's outside, so he won't be meowing all day today. Hearing their joy and their laughter, their barking, their meowing. If it's a goldfish, they're swimming. all that unconditional love. Say, join us. Breathing that into our heart space and exhaling. Light just got bigger. Now, let's go ahead and do a merge with our circle, bringing in all our sisters and brothers from all around the country, all around the world. Holding hands, giving a squeeze with your left, feeling it on your right, feeling everybody here, all our light as we merge. Love, understanding, joy, grace, bliss. Okay, we're in our circle and we're completely protected. Today we will do a vision quest. So let's pull that key out of our heart space and open our door. No matter where you are, just imagine a little portal, the golden door. We walk out it together, seeing a beautiful path. As we walk down this path, we'll count our steps, and even if we have trouble with our knees or ankles or any parts of our physical form, we're in spirit here. We're together. So we're strong. We're goddesses and gods. As we walk down this space, archetypes. 1, 2, 3. Starting to smell the pine in the forest. 4, 5, 6. Feeling beneath our feet the moss, maybe some pine needles, maybe some sand. 7, 8. Going deeper, feeling the wind on our face, light breeze. Smelling, even tasting that wind. 8, 9, and 10. We're in a field. There's a forest all around us. Looking up, we see a hawk. I see a hawk today. I've seen hawks all week. But pick out your own bird. Just looking around, getting the lay of the land, seeing this beautiful field that we're in. Imagine your bird. It can be a dragon. It can be a little tiny hummingbird or a dragonfly. See them as they light up on the tree branch at the end of the forest or the end of the field. And feel ourselves climbing up to it. Since we're in spirit, we can climb up the tree easily. If you'd rather, you can take the tree elevator. Just imagine it. Coming up to the branch, sitting by our friend. Birds go between the angels and the earth, the heavens, bringing us messages. So let's sit there and have that bird's eye view, witnessing awareness, seeing the lay of the land, seeing the valleys, seeing the mountains, the hilltops, streams as they flow, the flowing. Maybe there's a stream all around this field. Let's do that. A spring. Okay. Now as we're here watching, notice a child, a small child in the field. They're perfectly safe. They're wandering, toddling, walking along, complete joy in their hearts. This child has not been told they can't have that joy yet. Everything they look at, if it's a bubble that they blow with their mouths, laughter, feeling it is the most incredible thing, completely curious about everything on the planet, about an ant going by beneath their feet, about the mud as they squish it between their toes. Everything's exciting. Now look at them as they wander. Everything is open and new. The water as they touch it to their lips and taste it. Maybe they taste a piece of bark. Not so great, but that's okay. It's interesting. Then a butterfly flows by. Being able to watch and be a part of this, detached from any constructs, anything that people think that we need to be, or we were told we can be, or have to be. Just joy in our hearts, innocence, curiosity, love. All right, now let's become aware of another figure in our field. A young adult, a late teen, beautiful, in the prime. Well, not quite the prime. We are, aren't we? Wherever we are. But in this body filled with so many hormones and trials and tribulations, but also fun, right? More constructs. But riding that roller coaster of emotions, up and down and all around, like we used to. Finding out new things, interesting things about our friends, about ourselves, and how we relate to people, what we want, what we don't want. Everything's a roller coaster, but going at it full throttle, not knowing that we don't need to. Going out and meeting people, walking around our field, building fires if we want to, building bridges. Lots of bridges, right? Okay, just feeling that beautiful emotion, full throttle emotion, that roller coaster. Fearless. Fearless. Now, we'll see a wise person, an older person in our field. This person looks at things all around them, noticing the breeze, smelling the trees and the flowers, sitting back with awareness, wizened, finding her joy or his joy again, finding their light, being completely aware, watching the child and the young adult and the crone or the old man, those who have served and are ready to be served. Going back to their childhood, right? It's the best part about getting old. We can be kids again and really look at our curiosity, our roller coasters. They're more fun now because the roller coasters we are not attached to. So let's go back up, bringing our awareness to a tree. Now, if you'd like, we can go with our bird here, or dragon, or whatever you have. So let's look through their eyes. Imagine through the bird's eyes, soaring over, being in the flow of that air, the energy, seeing the child swooping by them. All the children. It's a party now. All our inner childs. Seeing all their laughter, seeing their crying, the awareness, seeing how we can self-soothe, going to that beautiful young adult, seeing their trials and tribulations, their roller coasters, their ups and downs, but still in the flow, learning, figuring things out, giving them blessings. Okay, that's why Raphael's here today. He's also in this, so angel wings as well behind us and all around us, healing that inner child and healing that beautiful young adult. So anything that they didn't have the coping skills for, that they were still learning about, see them able to heal that, to detach from the constructs. Now, going to our wise old man or old crone, whatever you want to call them, that beautiful child, all put into one. Seeing that awareness, seeing how, with Raphael's help, that beautiful green light around all three, the healing patterns, see that they can be in that flow, detached from constructs, having their curiosity and their joy, and still feeling those beautiful emotions. Just be with awareness. As everybody dances in our fields, maybe we're all in white gauzy fabrics, or maybe we've got the EDM going on and we're cooking it. So, bopping up and down. Maybe you're listening to Prince or Marvin Gaye. Having our freedom dance here, our fun dance. Joy and laughter. Compassion. Equanimity. And bliss. All right. Our bird comes back up to the tree. We take one look around our field, one last look, noticing how bright the flowers are, how green the grass is, how the water flows. It keeps going. We can follow it. We can be detached and in our flow today. Now climbing back down, jumping back down, somersaulting back down. We're in spirit. It's easy to do. Maybe you'll take your tree elevator down. Back to our field. Feeling that mush, the dirt beneath our toes. Mud. Anybody else love that mud between your toes when you're a kid, out playing in it? Smelling the trees. Walking back to our path. Giving love to those children, those young adults, and those wise ones. They're still here. They're always here. Climbing back up. 1, 2, 3. Everything's looking a little brighter. Feeling our bodies a little more. 4, 5, 6. Smelling the brightness of the day, the new dawn. 7, 8. Starting to feel our bodies a little bit. 9 and 10. Let's open up your door, seeing our bodies sitting here, giving a big hug to all our fellow meditators today, releasing, coming back into the physical form. Whoa, feeling all that joy around us, our ancestors, our guardians, our spirit animals. Coming back into your body, jumping in feet first or soaring in, somersaulting in, feeling your toes connected to the earth, sitting up straight from your sits bones to your crown chakra, connected to Father Sky. Let's put our hands to our heart space and repeat silently. Loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic body, quick, alert mind, lightness of being. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're all back. Hi, Jane. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Wow. So, yeah, that being detached and being to be in the flow to manifest what we want. Not just to manifest, but to be us, the true us, right? Sometimes when more little things happen and we don't have the coping skills or, um, yeah, a lot of times we don't, and our parents don't either when they're little. So generationally that happens, ancestrally. Um, but then as we become older, wiser, we don't have to be old. We can be 20 to be wiser or 10. Oh, flowing. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. Hi, Teresa Ford. Oh, listen, it is hard to get up, right? Karen was up earlier, but it was only 20 degrees this morning. You ran back in very quickly. Yeah. It's nice here today. It was like, I think, in the upper 20s or low 30s yesterday morning, but then it got up to 50. I think it'll be in the 60s here. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful Teresa Ford. So, this Saturday, I am going to be, or I'll be having Candy back on, and we're going to do some cards. And then the next Saturday, I'm going to have on Jean Mayall, who is a world famous psychic, one of my teachers, intuitive. She has 2 degrees from Harvard and 1 degree from a divinity school. And she was in the corporate world. She was actually, I think she was working for New York City for a while. And then all of a sudden decided one time that she was going to be a psychic. So she's amazing. Anyway, so she'll be on. Excuse me. And Jane the Seeker and I are going to be doing, goodness gracious, 2 loopy light workers again. So we're going to do a regular on Thursdays. I think we start next Thursday. Jane, how are you doing? How's your house? Jane's house was flooded, and she was out of it. I think everybody here knows that, but take a sip of my coffee. So, does anybody want a card today? Or are we just kind of chillaxing, flowing? Thanks, Maruda. Yeah, I need a drink. I need a drink. No, I just need, coffee, a little cold coffee. Oh, the house is a mess, but you're thankful to have a home. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, beautiful people, right? Man. Excuse me, Teresa. Doing that merge is just so beautiful. When one or more gather, can't remember how that goes, but it's the energy of having a group to start the day with. Maruda. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to give you a card. Purpose, co-creativity. So here we have the moon. And this kind of looks like the earth to me with the ley lines and the big vortex. Excuse me. One of your main purposes is to co-create a better world. Oh, so Maruta, this speaks to you being a light worker. Well, and we're all light workers here, aren't we? Hi, Scott. How are you? Good to see you. Um, anyway, so Maruta, these are new cards that I got, and they're Palladian cards. How fun is that? But they're just beautiful. So anyway, the changes, the moon, the changes, the universe, and the light and the vortex here as it just explodes. Sometimes I see this when we meditate, all this light coming up, especially when we do our light grid meditations. So this is your purpose, my friend. Being here, being shining your light. And I'll pull a little angel card to go with that. Oh, understanding. Understanding your purpose. So understanding, it goes deeper than that, yeah? Like understanding your light, your divinity. Okay. Oh, the Palladian deck is, can we find it? Aha. The Palladium Wisdom Oracle cards. These are by a couple, Pia and Cullen, and they are just amazing. But I've seen them speak and on YouTube, not in person. I wish, but really impressive. Um, and they are really interesting, brilliant speakers. She has several books on the divine feminine, and they work a lot with the Palladians. They channel the Palladians, and a very interesting couple. Very, very interesting. So, ah, it's beautiful. Oh, that's right. And we are going to do Why the Bleep Am I Here? Oh, and this speaks to that, doesn't it? Understanding is calming, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you have the Star Temple Oracle. Oh, nice. Those are beautiful. I just got these. I saw them speak or heard them speak, and I was like, okay, I'm in. I want those cards. But they wrote all these books, and they said this kind of consolidates it all, the Oracle books. But they're a couple, and they channeled the Palladians, and to channel the Palladians have told them that they have to be touching. So good thing they're married. But so when they do we talked about one or more. When one or more gather, well, they have to be together. So they just kind of lean in and then they channel. And evidently, she does most of the talking because they said she has a better voice for it. Because Palladians, they're kind of sing song. So yeah. Oh, Chase Samo, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, right. So Palladians are fun. I've been seeing a lot of big white guardians coming in. I don't know about anybody else. I think they're probably Palladians, not all of them, but I'm seeing us getting lots of new guardians and guides while we go through this transition. I'm sure you guys see that too. Oh, good to see you, Chase. Yeah. So if anybody wouldn't mind posting Jane the Seeker's channel and Scott's channel, so that would be great. Yeah, and anyway, but seeing that new light come in, and I'm also going to have on Reverend George. We were talking about that last week. I need to call him. He called yesterday, and I just saw that. So he is a fountain of knowledge about all things galactic and all things with the Hindu or the Buddhist, Tibetan Buddhist or Hindu. So he's also a Cherokee healer. He knows a lot. What doesn't he know? Kind of like Gene Mayo. So thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Maruta. Yeah, so they're quite interesting, and so it'll be fun to have both of them on. But yeah, so thank you all for being here because everybody's so kind, and I was kind of scared. I had the channel for a while, and I was just recording everything and putting it on, and now I'm having so much fun coming on and talking to everybody because you guys are amazing. So I just love it. Well, we'll do a card for the day. We already had our. Who did we have her here? Yamoha. Yamoha. So, the goddess of all that flows. So, being in the flow today, I love that. Jane says, live, that's where it's at. That's right. That should be like a James Brown song. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so all about being in the flow, being detached today from any outcomes, just watching the energy, feeling it. Go ahead and use that inner teenager or inner young adult and go through those roller coasters of emotions if you want to, but just be detached from them. Just flow with them. Do a dance with them. Do a James Brown dance. Oh, no, I didn't pull a card for Marianne. Thank you, Maruta. Sometimes I start talking and I miss things. The beautiful Marianne. Marianne's an amazing artist. So, um, and she works a lot with the birds. Did you guys pull any fun birds when you were doing the meditation today? Oh, harmony, Marianne. This is beautiful. So, sitting in your light, knowing your harmony to the earth. And I love this inner blossom. So, finding that light, but also being in harmony with it. And I think that that speaks a lot to artists, doesn't it? Because sometimes when you're an artist, that is your meditation, or a dancer. Dancing is your meditation. But being in your flow again, seeing all that beautiful flowing energy around Ganesh, seeing his light. And he's also, look at that orange chakra too. So all that creativity. That's really beautiful. Not feeling so today, needing some harmony today. Well, girl, you got it. Look at all that orange chakra energy, creativity. I love that. Beautiful. I'm sending you lots of love. Your bird companions are ravens, blue jays, and cardinals, Maruta. That's beautiful. My grandma loved cardinals. That was her favorite, and she always had birds at home too, pet birds. Um, Pretty bird. They're always called pretty bird. Anyway, funny. I don't know if anybody else asked for a card and I missed it. Yeah, Marianne, I hope you feel better, honey. Holding space for you. Oh, what are we talking about with Jane? I'm going on at 10 to help people connect to their guides. Ooh, Jane, that's cool. Is it going to be on your channel, Jane? Yeah, working with your guides. Yeah, so every time you see a cardinal, cardinals are your ancestors, is what everybody says. That's what my grandma used to say. It's someone that loves you coming to you. Yes, on your channel. Okay, Jane, I love that. So, seeing those cardinals around, and they bring a special message. So, birds bring messages from the heavens to us, but cardinals really bring a special message. So, when you see one, it is a blessing. Yeah. All right. Well, Jane, I'm gonna be on there watching you. I've got yoga until 10:30, so I'll get on after that and see that because Jane has a great channel. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Oh, I was going to pull a card for everybody for the rest of the day. So, oh, this is one of my favorites. Surrender. Just let it go. Detach. Be in the flow. You ever feel like that? Like you're just floating in air, floating off a mountain, or floating in the ocean, looking at the sky? Just surrender. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.